Throughout the night, throughout the day, whether we are sleeping or awake, the endocrine system directs all of the processes happening within our bodies. The endocrine system works closely with the circulatory system to release hormones from glands directly into the bloodstream. These hormones travel throughout the body, binding to specific receptor sites on target cells to trigger specific bodily reactions. First, the body detects a change. The nervous system then alerts the hypothalamus, which sends signals to the pituitary gland to initiate a response. The gland stimulated by the pituitary gland creates and releases specific hormones directly into the bloodstream. The blood then carries the hormones throughout the body. These hormones eventually find and bind to specific receptors on target cells that fit them. The interaction between hormones and target cells causes the target cells to perform a function. This whole process creates a feedback loop. Once the desired effect is achieved, the gland that initially released the hormones receives feedback to stop or decrease hormone production. All of these glands and hormones working together keeps the body balanced. The endocrine system is made up of many parts that constantly work together to maintain homeostasis. The hypothalamus is the start of the endocrine system. It is a small region of the brain located below the thalamus that serves as the body's control center for hormone regulation. The pituitary gland is a much smaller gland located at the base of the brain. It regulates bodily processes by controlling other glands. The thyroid gland is located in the lower front part of the neck. It consists of two lobes, left and right, that produce T3 and T4 hormone respectively, along with the hormone calcitonin, which lowers blood calcium levels. The adrenal glands are small endocrine organs situated above the kidneys that regulate blood pressure and stress response. Consisting of an outer cortex and inner medulla, they produce vital substances such as cortisol and epinephrine. The pancreas produces enzymes that help in both digestion and the regulation of blood sugar levels. The two main hormones of the pancreas are insulin and glucagon, which lower or raise blood sugar levels respectively. Oh no, something went wrong. The pancreas is not sufficiently releasing insulin, so the body's blood sugar levels are through the roof. Diabetes comes in three forms: type 1, type 2, and gestational. Type 1 diabetes occurs when the immune system destroys insulin-producing cells in the pancreas, resulting in little to no insulin production. Symptoms include sudden weight loss and fatigue. Treatment includes lifelong insulin therapy to manage blood sugar levels. In type 2 diabetes, the body has a resistance to insulin. The pancreas cannot properly produce insulin to overcome this resistance. Although similar in symptoms and treatment, type 2 diabetes is considered less severe than type 1. Gestational diabetes is a temporary form of high blood sugar developing during pregnancy due to placental hormones creating insulin resistance. Frequently, there are no symptoms, and gestational diabetes is found through routine blood testing. Management until birth includes dieting, blood sugar monitoring, and regular physical activity. Ways to avoid complications with your endocrine system include eating fiber to stabilize blood sugar, ensuring sufficient protein intake for hormone synthesis, and reducing caffeine intake to avoid high cortisol levels, which I will not be doing. You can pry coffee out of my cold, dead hands. The endocrine system does way more than we give it credit for. It controls breath rate, body temperature, and even your emotional state. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!